Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of the Guild 2 Renaissance by 4 Studio, and in the last episode we witnessed the birth of the first child of the dynasty, so we are secure for a while, and we've been also building the second business of this family, except I made the first assumption to think that the pub was just a regular tavern. It is more like a brothel, so we'll need to hire a bunch more people and try to make it work a bit better, because it was not the case. So let's just resume the regular pace of the time and see what we can do to make us thrive a bit more. Alright, so we're also able to upgrade the pest house to make it an infirmary. It is currently in motion here. So let's just try to fix my second business, which is not giving us so much money. Plus we've got things we need to upgrade. I've been taking a look at how it's working, and we should hurry to make the pirate grog thing so we can actually get something to drink for the people which are going to come to the pub. But to do that, I think I might want to upgrade the building, so it is going to be possible to do it. So, and let's see if we can hire some more people here. Let's go for an apprentice. It's going to be too expensive. It is not. Let's go with Alda Conway. Here we go. And now I was trying to let's see, where is it? It is over there. So I was trying to actually make it work from inside, but the employee of this building are going to work outside. You can use them to, let's say, to distract the guards if you want to maybe try to do forbidden thing like stealing house and stuff. So if you've got a second building like a silvery den, you can actually maybe use them to allow you to do a burglary without them noticing. There is probably a bunch of illegal action we can actually initiate with these. So let's just wait for the day to rise a bit more, because for now nobody's walking. It is too late. And how much time do we have left for this building to be upgraded? A little bit, so we'll just need to wait a bit. And I might be... am I actually fixing people? Yes, I'm walking here, so all is good. Edana, my wife, should be also walking. So basically I thought she would be the pub owner, but she's more like a madame. So she's going to handle this this building. We'll just need to make it work properly, that's all. And let's see, we might, as we're going to upgrade this building, I should check how much it's costing. Building levels, so it's going to cost me basically the same thing, so we'll need to save a bit of money for this if we want to get the grog thing. It seems every morning we can actually smuggle grog, and it's going to enable us to make a bit of money out of it. And also we had a change of level of the town, so it is important because it's going to increase the amount of spots which are available in the politic tree. So now we should have a bit more. Yes, we've got a few more. I think last time we had something like just the top part with these, and they added 2 more. It might be a bit more, but I'm not sure. I think, yes, it might be just these 2 which were not there before. And the rank has changed as well. It was not Inquisitor and a lot of stuff like this. Now it is a bit more, that's official. And if we take a look at the other city, it's going to be, depending on the city, it's going to be different. Bella is a lot smaller, so there is only 3 slots here. But Macon and Lyon are just much bigger, so we've got a lot more people which are running for office. Alright, let's see. Let's just, we might even want to speed up a bit. So we're going to, or I could also check my storage here. Do we have enough thing? We've got enough bandages, of course, but we need to hurry towards the next cure if we want to maybe be more efficient than our rivals, because they might not be. Let's see, it is the property of Dominique Bussereau, the Seneschal of Macon, so we should check on her. Let's just see, the Seneschal of Macon is over there. So we don't really know that much. If we were to actually send people to make an investigation on her, we could see a lot more, but she's a middle class. She has probably more money than we do. She's married to Michel Bussereau, and okay, we'll see, she's level 6, so how much are we? We are level 3 and 3, okay, and I've got a bit of XP to spend. So let's just take a look. Let's just increase a bit more the charisma. It is a very important start.
Yes.
And I should do something about this one because there is even more. So let's see, we might want to expand again maybe the martial art and dexterity, so we don't take as much hits. And nice, we've got a level up here. So constitution as well, so we get more health point. And what do we have here? So model parents, so we'll get a boost of 250 XP point when they turn 12. It is a good thing. I wonder if I can actually do it now. I think I might. What else we've got? This one is going to increase our ability to have child. This one is going to allow us to use, let's say, the least friendly way to motivate your workers without taking a penalty in reputation. This one is going to be useful if you want to run for politics. There's plenty of great things. Great pressure. Best house in town. Let's see. Super seller. Security fanatic. I think we're going to go with model parent and see how much XP we can yield, because the better, the most XP our children is going to get, the better. Oh, I think it's time. No, it's not time. My mistake. For a sec, I just mixed up between Elana and Edana, so I thought it was time to give her an education. And we had just enough. I need to get more money. I think the first school is costing 500, and the second one should be more likely around 1,000 or something. Okay, so everybody's walking now. I might want to just check. I should have somebody which is not doing anything. So Alda Conway, she should be probably walking outside.
Yo.
Yo. Okay, and. So I'm going to assign her to Celestia's business, and I just need to choose an area. So let's just go over there.
Cheese toast.
I think there might be a lot of people which are going to go through this area, and she's going to do money that way. All right. I could also maybe hire some more people here. I'll just try to improve the building a bit. Let's go with maybe a few more workspace. All right. So you can hire a few more people. Because if it is working like the pickpocket thing, oh, there is no more employees, so we are going to be in trouble to find some. I've been spending a bit too much money right now. Okay. Oh, the guard is sensitive. I think she might be stealing a bit of money out of their pocket. So I need to be careful, because she might be getting caught. Yet, how much money? We should see it at some point. I just speed up a bit, so let's see if it is going to be a profitable business or not. All right. Oh, what happened? She lost a bit of health, or did the guard lost a bit of health? I don't know. Maybe the guard. Anyway, let's just take a look. Is this building ready yet? No, it's not yet ready. So we need to wait a bit more.
Building has been
Oh,
upgraded.
no, it's done. So we can begin to upgrade it, and we'll be able to make these medicine bottles, which are going to enable us to fix more disease. So it is obviously a good thing to do. Let's just go for it. And then we'll need to upgrade the building again if we want to make the cigarette mixture and the pain medication. So for now, we need to find. Let's see, we need mushroom baskets, fruits, and lavender. I don't think I can actually just go and pick up these. I need to actually buy these to the market. But I need also more slots so I can store them. Let's see. Oh, nice. We've got the ointment as well. So I need fruits and charcoal to do that. Okay, it's going to be useful. I still don't have any way to find the honey. And it's a bit expensive for me to go for more storage. Yet, it would be very useful. Let's go for one of these. Alright. I definitely need to store a bit of money if I want to survive. I cannot expect to do much with that. So everybody seems to be walking in the... Oh, I've got 10 Okay, you know what? We are going to go and sell these. It's going to give us a little bit of money to see things coming. And it's quite expensive as well, so all good for us. Let's just send it to this place and unload and return.
I hurry.
Here we go. Now it's going to give us a little bit more. And let's just take a look. Okay, she's still walking, so all is fine. I still don't have... Oh, look at that. A little bit more money. Useful. Any employee? Yes, maybe we can get somebody. Here we go. So we got a second employee for this pub. Let's just bring her out there, the same area. This is where there is the most people, so it should be fine. I could even maybe just move it around here, but I think she's going to move around, so it's not going to be such of an issue. Meanwhile, let's see. I might want at some point to improve the house so I don't get robbed. I've got these to spend, so it's not going to burn also. I don't really need to expand the slots yet, because I don't think I'm going to store anything in the house for now. I could go for these two to get a bit more information about my rivals and stuff, but it is not an emergency. I've got more important thing to do. I need to save money to make this upgrade here so I can buy the grog thing, and I need to check how much are going to cost these baskets. So and can we is there any charcoal here? Oh, there is a bit of charcoal. It's not too expensive. Let's take a look. Do we have basket of fruits? Yes, we do. So I could buy a bunch, but there is 0, so it's not going to be possible. And charcoal, where was it? Just over there. So there is quite a bit. So I could buy maybe 20 of charcoal. I think more than 20 is going to cost me more slots. So I do not want to go with more than that. Let's go with 20. Alright. Oh, it was quite expensive. I did not even buy everything. I just bring the charcoal back to the hospital and hope we'll be able to make a bit of money. Unload. Just unload. Is it done? Yes, it is done. So we've got charcoal. We'll need to find a bit of fruits whenever it is possible. I'm going to put the soap in the sale stocks, so we might get a bit of money that way. And we'll need to find mushrooms, but if I do not have fruits, it's not going to be very efficient. Alright. Okay, we're making a bit of money, good. Everybody seems to be walking. Let's just take a look. We might be making a bit of XP. But there is still a lot.
Armed.
Oh, here we go. Oh, is she armed? No, she's not. Let's see. So 600, she's doing a lot more XP than I do. It seems I'm not working as hard. Let's take a look. Charisma, dexterity, constitution, martial arts. I could stills. I think I should just increase a bit our stills ability. It is quite important to conceal illegal action, and I don't want to be. I might have already been taking a few evidence against me. Just take a look. So burglary. Oh no, this one is against me, I think. Let's take a look. Yep, it is the citizen Benoit Barato here, which is a walking nightmare. So it is obviously a thief. He has a very bad reputation, and is city mayor of Macon, so which is not really good. I'm in trouble. And I think I've been getting a lot of evidence against him. I wonder if it would be enough to actually remove him. I don't think so, because I think in this kind of trials the mayor has the right to the vote which is the more important. It might not be sufficient. I might be waiting for bigger evidence. I could try. It's going to cost me money though. I'm going to have to wait to have a bit more, because this mayor is not going to like me at any point. He might threaten me, he might try to kill me, so maybe it's not a good idea to go against him. Especially I don't know who his enemy are. Let's just take a look. Enemies, where is the mayor? Should be around. Thomas Allegra, Inquisitor. I'm looking for the guy with the bird. Where is he? Are we in trouble? What's happening here? Oh, it seems there is something which is happening here. Oh, it was not linked to me, it was the two Guardian family which are fighting together. And the thing is that the wrong Guardian are winning, I think. What the? Ah, too much of these. Okay. I think I could also ask one of the girl to dance in the pub. I read about being able to do so. Yet might be in need of more upgrade to be able to do it. Bathtub, more workspace. I should protect that place, I think, as well, so we don't get robbed. I should probably do the same with this one. Did I do it? Yes, I did. I think, at least. Just check. Yes, I did. And we should also... So what is... I think I should go for efficiency first. 20 percentage points, it's not bad. Got also the wine gun, which is going to attract more customers. This is probably what I should go for. Alright. And let's see, do we have more people than I can handle in there? No, it seems to be alright. Plus, if I run into, I think I should be able to assign a second employee to the task, so we can fix them faster. And I could also just spend 300 to... and I'm just going to wait, because I think I might not be able to handle the salary if I'm just spending too much. And I should also check if I've got enough soaps in the sell stock. Yes, I've got enough. And I'm not even selling these properly, so let's just send the cards. It's probably not the best way to deal with that, but it's going to work anyway. And load and return, so we've got enough money to finish the day. The soaps are really selling relatively well. I'm lucky, but it's going to reduce their price as I keep selling these. So let's just check. Do we have enough lavender? We are running low on lavender. I should just ask somebody to... No, I've got already somebody, which is... I could maybe change it for a while, so I can accumulate a bit of lavender and just then switch back to soap. Yes, let's just go with that.
I'll get right to it.
Two of my people are, or at least should be,
Your healers
walking.
cannot treat their patients.
What can? I think I might lack a cure. Influenza, was it? No. Medicine bottles. Okay, so medicine bottles I cannot make. There is no fruits. Where can I find some? Known. Is there a narcardist around? Because I might not be able to buy some on the market, but there might be some which are being sold directly to the merchant. So let's just take a look and see if I can find some shop around. I don't really remember how they look like on the map, but I should be able to recognize them on... Is this thing floating? Oh, I think there is a little bug over there. But I might be able to recognize the building when I see it. So let's just take a look. There should be next to the door. Oh, our cottage is burning. Not cool. This is the kind of building I'm looking for, with a bit of green around. Plenty of worker cottage. We might be in Lyon here. It is a much bigger city. But oh, there is an alchemist here, but I'm not sure this is what I'm looking for. And I cannot see the stocks if I'm not sending somebody into it. Oh, we've got also a magician, which is good. But these are both... Yes, there is nobody which is walking in there. These are shop for sales. So it is quite normal that there is no storage if there is nobody which is actually trying to make some. Except I think I was searching for an orchard. It's not a magician. Anyway, let's go back. at some point they might expand and try to buy some of these of this business. Is there anybody which is where is the mine? So mine is always a good business. It's always worth a bit of money. We just need to check. The woodcutter is also a good business. Okay, it is owned by the Eversk, by Susan Amelie Eversk. Okay, let's take a look at this mine here. So this mine is owned by the patrician Alphonse Renard, which is a city mayor of Lyon. I'm not surprised. Let's just take a look at the next one. I'm making a lot of money right now. Where is the mine? There is another. Generally, there is one mine in each city, but it seems not to be the case this time. So let's just check out this one here. So this one is for sale for 20,000, which is a bit too much for me. But these buildings are relatively easy to handle. You don't really have so many things to do with it. You just gather the precious rocks and you just sell them. That's basically all you can do with these. And it is very important because you are also able to extract iron and stuff which are going to be required for other buildings. So it is definitely interesting to be able to buy a mine. Oh, do we have one mine over there? No, it is a quarry. It's not bad either. I'm still searching for the mine in my city. Where could it be? We've got probably... Oh, there is a lot of wood over there. I think if I need to choose a profession for my child, I might want to go with a profession which is going to be able to handle the maybe the woodcutter or the mine business. I should check what it is. Okay, let's just take a look. Craftsman. Yep, it is where I should aim for. I think it's not that expensive to build the woodcutter hut, but I will need somebody to run it. And I'm pretty sure it is always business which are not really well used by the AI. So we are always lacking resource. So you see there is no pine wood here. So it would be a pretty interesting thing to just bring some. Yep, and I did not
Your
check.
healers cannot treat their patients.
Yeah, I know I'm lacking things. But it's going to be dealt with. I just need to find a way to actually I think the best way would be probably to just make my own orchard. So it should be in patron, craft, estate, orchardist. It's not that expensive, but I don't have anybody to run it. So maybe the best way for me to have a good flow of fruits would be to just make that one. Okay, let's just take a look at my daughter. Is she able to learn something already? Yes, she is. No, she's not yet able to. Let's just take a look at her age. So she is 3. I think I need to wait at least for the age of 5 to be able to teach her something. It was a lot faster when you were going with 4 years per turn, which you were barely able to make the money to actually pay the school. So it's giving you a lot more time to do it that way. Okay, still we are making money. Just take a look now, I can probably make a bunch of upgrades. I need to just keep a bit of money for... not on this one. So I need to keep a bit of money for my salaries, but we can go for... We've got the gun already. We could make a bunch of caduceus, but I need to be able to make ointment. And to be able to do ointment, let's just check. I think I need the steak as well. I just need fruit, so I really need to do something about the orchard. I will not be able to continue. It seems to be a really important part of my trade. So it's not really interesting for me to just buy any of these. I need to find fruits first. But I might be able to increase the productivity here, which might be helpful if I want to make more soaps. I can maybe increase these two as well, so I'm not going to get robbed or on fire too easily. I could also maybe add a bunch of employees, so I can make soap faster. What's happening? These two are just at each other's throats. Look at that, they're fighting all the time. What is good is that if they survive, they just come to my infirmary to get fixed, which might not be the case because there seems to be abducted. Okay, so the dynasty garden is seemingly going to try to make a bit of money out of this guy. They're going to bring him to the silver den, sheep den, and they're going to try to ask for money. It is also very interesting. Let's say you've got a trial and you don't want your accuser to show up. You just try to abduct him. You just keep him in your sheep den, and then he cannot show up at the trial, and you are safe. It is really, really handy to dispose of a trial you don't want to go to. Okay, let's see. I've got a little bit of soap. Let's just keep it in the cellar stock. So, and how much lavender do I have? Not so much. I think I made a mistake at some point. I should have just
naturally.
Okay, 2 for the lavender, 1 for the soap. It should be fine that way. And I still don't have any honey available, I think. There is something to do with that. So, Arcadist as well, so I definitely need to do one of these. It's a shame because if I had remembered that, I would have just not done that. I would have gone with a wife which would have been a craftsman, and it would have been just much better, or patron, I don't remember. A patron, it would have been a lot easier. Anyway, my daughter is going to be a patron, so it will be fine. Do I want to keep upgrading that? For now. I think I just need a lot more money so I can make this one efficient. Let's just speed up a bit. It's going to be the beginning of the day. I'm going to be able to produce a bit more soap. I might want to check, is there any Arcadist I could buy? Because now that I know what it looked like, I might want to buy one which is already there. So I'm not going to... because that way I'm just going to remove a rival, which is always the best way to deal with things. I don't see any in the city, which would just be very logical because there is no fruits on this market. I'll just check something. I'm pretty sure I cannot build it without somebody which is going to be of the same profession. And I don't have the money anyway, so I need to make a bit of money. How much the soap is costing? Very little. There is too many on the market. I need to wait a bit before I can sell more if I want to keep decent price. And do we have, let's say, things to protect us? Not so much. So we won't be able to do much with that. Let's just check on the XP point because I might be close to leveling up. Yes, I am. So I might be more efficient with that. And I'm going to keep going with maybe the rhetoric and charisma. It's going to be very helpful if we want to go into politics. And I might be willing to do that because it's so helpful. Or I could go with a bit more constitution to survive longer, which might be useful as well. Okay, let's go with that. I'm almost there. I could spend a bit here and level up. It might be better. Okay. Let's go. What I should probably go... I could go with model parent and give us another boost. Not sure these two are going to stack, but it might be the case. Or, let's see, good leadership to make people just more efficient. Super seller. It could be useful as well. Security fanatic. More constitution could be also very helpful. Best house in the town is only useful when you've got. Wait a second, I might be mistaken here. Every inn you operate receive. No, it's not going to be useful. Let's see. I'm going to probably go with constitutional miracle, so I'm going to survive longer. Alright. This is really useful. Alright. And let's take a look.
And now what?
Yeah, there's so much XP to spend here. Okay, so she maybe is not making as much money, but she's learning so much more. So she's going to become a dreadful character when she's going to be at full strength. So let's just keep going with maybe considering actions or constitution. I don't know. Or maybe just martial arts, so she's going to be very, very deadly in combat. It is quite an interesting profession to begin with, because it seems to be enabling you to just build really, really strong character very early on. So, more constitution, yes. More dexterity. Okay, good. And we cannot do much more.
Healers cannot treat their patients.
Yeah, no. I do not have any fruits. And I might not be able to find any orchards around. Even in the other city, it seems to be very difficult to find fruits. It is the most difficult resource to find, which is strange. Yet well, we might just want to sell the soap, make the money, and try to do something out of it. There's a bunch of medicine bottle. It's going to be expensive, and I would prefer just to make these myself. It would be so much more efficient. Yep, let's just try to sell all these soaps and destroy the price of the soap.
The wagon creaks.
Okay, unload and
hurry.
return. It's going to be quite quick. Let's see how much we're going to make. Alright, 900. It's not enough, but it is going to help us advancing towards the right numbers. I could also try to maybe rush towards the hospital, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do more. Let's just take a look at the cure I can actually learn then. Surgical tools and secret mixes. What do I need for this one? Ghostly fog, toad excrement, and toad slime. Alright, seems not really bad medication. Lavender, mushroom baskets, and fruits. So only thing I cannot really have, because I will need to have 2 shops to provide me these things, which I'm not going to probably find in this city. And it's the arcade, of course, but I need also probably the magician shop to make the toad and slime stuff. Okay, do I want to maybe... Ah yeah, another apprentice. Yes. Okay, and let's just make now 2 people which are going to go... What's going on? I think I've got an employee which is being pickpocketed. Okay, so 2 on the soap, 2 on the lavender. I'm fixing people. Good. So we might make even more soap, which is going to destroy the price even further. I might be able to sell it to other towns, but it's going to be a bit dangerous. Let's just take a look on the road. Oh, it's not that difficult to go to Macon, to Lyon. There is still a rubber camp here, so I might be in trouble. But it's not too far. If I was to hire a bunch of soldiers and maybe have a bigger cart, I could be able to do it. But I'm not sure if the investment is going to be worth it.
Huh?
Yes?
Look at how much she's making XP, it's just incredible. Let's just spend even more in what? Maturek is a bit too far, but I'm going to be soon able to spend it in dexterity, so I might want to wait a bit. Let's just speed up a bit, just see how fast it's going to be. 345. Yeah, it's climbing pretty quickly. Let's just go in fast forward, it's going to be even faster. Okay, so now we can actually spend it in something which is going to be very useful for thieves. Okay, we've got a third threat to pick up. So what do we want to go for? Let's see. Educated, I could just pick it up one more time, it's going to be even faster, or I could just go for something else, like Ironside, which is going to give us a character which is going to be even stronger. Or Mentor. Mentor would be useful because she's going to give her employee even more XP, so they're going to get a lot stronger. I'm going to go with Mentor. This is important because in the rogue profession, characters tend to die quickly. So if you actually teach them faster, they might have less chance to die. I'm not even sure the character I've been hiring, which are not working currently. I could save the guests. Let's get out. I don't even know if they've got... Yeah, they've got a dagger, so it is good enough. I think she's been pursued by the guards at some point, so when they are caught, they just run back to the business they belong to, and they hide in there. So I need to be careful to just send them back. 150. Not just still it's going to be very helpful. Empathy might be, though, so we can just see through rhetorics, which might be useful, because this hospital is going to be working without me soon, I think. So I could just enter in politics and try to make things work. I just need to find a few ways to go through these blockade here. Let's take a look. All this year. 3. I might want to go for a second child as they are not aging so quickly, and I've got 3 years to see things coming, so I will be able to pay for the education quite easily. So let's just...
Your healers cannot treat their
Yep,
patients.
I know. Wait, but we'll be fixing that soon. So let's just send all of my character to the house. Look, she's got already a big star, so she's already a character with decent experience level. I've got only 4 little ones. Okay, let's just give another heir, if we can, to this family. I will have 3 years to accumulate enough money to pay for these studies. Yet, let's just... Can I buy ointment from the market? I think I can. It's a bit expensive though, and there is only one, so it's probably bad idea. Too many soaps here. Oh, look at the price in Lion. I might be willing to just... let's take a look. How much does cost the better wagon? And let's take a look. I might be looking here. So what if I was to buy a big one? A big one is costing 1,000. Yet I will probably be able to buy 2 protection for it, which are going to cost me, if I remember right, 750 per protection. So I might be willing to go with it and just sell the other one. So it's going to be a lot easier to go from one city to the others. Yet it might be a waste to spend 1,000 on that. Okay, let's just first sell the old one. It's okay, it's going to not be that expensive if I just do that this way. So let's just purchase the 1,000 to build it. And yeah, we might not want to buy the protection yet. We've got 20 soaps to sell. I think if I want to sell these to the other city, I need to go with at least 3 stack. So I can just sell them all at the same price, and it's going to make a huge amount of money. So I'm going to wait for this to be built a bit better. Oh, I think we've got something happening here. It might be a child, it might be the wagon which is done. Oh, I
Someone is demanding protection money of you.
and it's not possible anyway. So what are they going to attack?
Shall I help?
I'm back to treating people. Good. And where are these thieves? So the thieves which are demanding protection are probably the one from this particular rubber camp. So this is one of the things you can do with the rubber camp. You can attack these caravans, but you can also go from building to building and ask for money. It's going to last a certain amount of time while you are not going to be able to ask again for money, but if you've got enough you can make a lot of money with it. It's burning. I don't know which, I know which faction are fighting together, but still, it is House of Thomas Gaiden, I believe, which is burning. The name could be worse. Yes, it's burning. So, Citizen Martin Gaiden, so she might be the head of the family Gaiden. I definitely want to upgrade my house sometime soon. And 3,000, nope, not now. Got more building to upgrade first, especially this one here. So here is my new wagon here with horse and stuff. I can put a lot of things in there. I still lack a lot of soap though. Okay, we're just going to wait to have enough money to upgrade the pub. And for now we'll continue with the regular healing and the soap.
Your healers cannot treat their
Yep,
patients.
I know it's going to bother me quite a bit, but I cannot do much for now. So I've got enough to upgrade. No, I don't have enough. It was for the all card 5,500. So I cannot do it right away. Because I'm not a patron. Just check. I'm a scholar, so I cannot handle the all card. So let's just speed up a bit. It's going to be the end of the day. I will be able to do the 500 which are lacking tomorrow. And I will have plenty of soap to sell if I want to recover a bit of money. Yet I might want to check, is the price increasing? It should be because I'm not selling any, but I believe maybe my rival should be doing so. At some point, it might be interesting for me to buy the
One of your children is now
the second best house and to destroy it, so I don't have any more rival here. But I cannot hope to do it right now. So let's just see. Alana, you need to go to school. And it is going to cost...
That is so boring.
Wait a sec, there is a new school here. So it's going to cost me a lot more than I thought. So at the monastery school, your child receives basic education and religious training. At the guild school, they will acquire additional guild reputation, additional employer reputation. Okay, I obviously want to go with the guild house. It's going to cost me a lot more, but it is pretty worth it. 3 times the price, as a matter of fact. So she's going to get crazy good skills. And she's going to the guild school, which is... where is it? So Town Hall of Macon, we've got... the Guild Hall of Macon. It might be this one. Oh! So the Ghana do have a better pub than I do. I need to do something about that. Yet I don't have the money. So how much? I've got 32. I do want to send these to Lyon, but at the same time I need to spend the money to protect the transport if I send them that way, because bandits are obviously going to attack it. They are waiting around. See, there is a bunch which are around here. Maybe not this one, but these guys here. They are busy attacking caravan and stuff. See, they are just picking up stuff in this one. So they are not attacking all of the caravan, but they might attack mine, because it's going to be bigger and they might be
Where would you
willing
like
to...
go?
Okay, let's see. I want to give it... Yeah, well, we're just going to try to do it. It's going to give us quite a bit of money. It might just even the balance, but we need to be able to sell these wherever we want. Nope, I'm keeping the charcoal. And let's just send that horse cart to the city. I really like the fact that we've got a little shortcut over there. The market of Lion. Alright.
You
Good.
now have a son.
I've got a son. Cool. And Martina. We're going to call him Varian. No, Strange. Versar. Okay, let's go with that. And let's just check if my cart is going to be attacked. It's definitely possible. Oh, look at that. He just transformed himself into a bush. Okay, so we're fine. I don't think there is going to be any more bandits here, and when we are going to come back, it will not be dangerous. So, let's see. What's happening here? I think there is sound issue. Strange. Very, very strange. Okay, anyway, let's just
Be right there. No road is too long.
send the wagon over there. And it's strange. It's just happening when I'm up to this market here. Is it happening when I'm up to the market of Macon? No, it's not. Just the market of Lyon. Okay, it's not such of an issue. We are not going to spend our time here. Okay, send. Unload and return.
Already on my way.
Okay, how much money? Okay, not bad. We are back to normal. And the wagon should be going back to the infirmary. I'm going just to check. Alright. We are just lacking a little bit of money and we'll be fine. I should have just... Oh, the price is still good. I will still need to go back to Lyon if I want to sell more soap. But I don't have any more. Or at least not enough. No, I just don't have any more. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty not making much money with yes, everybody's sleeping. My wife is currently pregnant, so she's not working anymore in this pub house, so nobody's working currently. I might be willing to hire somebody else, but I'm going to wait for the day to end, so I'm not going to pay an extra salary for it. Alright, let's just go fast forward. Oh, it is already done, I think. We don't need to wait for it to happen. I missed the black screen. So, let's just hire somebody else, if we can. Rock Winifred. Okay, good. So, as I've got an extra one, I'm going to be able to maybe have a waiter in there. For now I just have one room, but when you expand the building you tend to have extra room which are going to be available here on the bottom right when you just go on the leave building button and stuff. I'll just check. I should have a bunch more XP point to spend. Let's see. Handicraft, stealth, rhetoric. Let's go with rhetoric. Always very important. See, you can just use it in so many aspects of the game, especially in political meeting trials. You can even taunt in duel. It's quite useful, and bravery useful as well. And let's see, handicraft. Do I use it in my craft? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let's add a bit of empathy. As the kids are inheriting most of the XP, it's just so efficient to have two good characters to begin with, but you most of the time end up...
Do you want to play something with me?
What happened to his face? Strange. It's very, very strange. So the skills are pretty high. If you just take a look at this, if you just compare. Alan has not as much skill, but she's going to learn a lot more with guild school. And it's going to take some time to Vasa to reach the level at which is going to be useful as well. So we don't need to worry too much about these for now. Okay, let's see. How much people do I have which are not working here? So I've got Winifred, which is just not doing anything, so she's going to serve here. Alright. two which are walking on the market here. I think, yes, these are walking both. We've got the infirmary which is back to work. Yes, they are making soap, collecting lavender and fixing people when they can. The thing is that if we don't have the right cure, at some point people are going to die, and I will not be able to save any. And what is going to be worse is that we are going to begin to lack employees. We are not going to be able to hire more, as they are going to die increasingly faster, and we are going to be in trouble. So I need this hospital to be working well as soon as possible. Let's just speed a bit. Oh, wait a sec. I think I've got one character
Where
which is
is
not
the
doing
Good
anything,
plan.
because I forgot that she was not pregnant anymore. So let's just
Will
send
do.
my third employee here out there and have a walk around
Will
here.
do.
Okay, so let's check. Okay,
Victory is ours.
good. So now we should be able to work a bit more efficiently as everybody's back. Let's just keep a bit of soap here, just in case, while we are waiting to get more. Because I've got plenty of lavender already. I should maybe just assign 3 people to the soap thing, so it's going to be a little bit faster. Because as soon as we're going to get enough, we might be able to upgrade the pub. Okay, let's see. 5,000. Just 1,500 and will be good to create the pub.
Your healers cannot treat their patients.
Yep, I know. Let's just
Someone
take a
is
look.
demanding protection money of you.
Still not.
Someone is demanding protection money of you.
Nope. Come on, buddies. Yes, we're going to be attacked, but you know what? We are in the middle of the town. There is guards everywhere. They might not know that, but I do. And they will never be able to just steal us money that way, because we are always going to be protected by the guards. Even more if I enter in politics and just send the patrols around, which is going to be quite useful. Okay, let's see. Plenty of XP to spend again. There is a bonus, a permanent bonus with charisma, so it is important to have some if you don't want to have too many enemies. Let's take a look. There is plenty of factions which are neutral to us, even if we are not doing anything to make them better. And we don't have... oh, we do have plenty of enemies, but for now it should be fine. Do we have families which are going to be... Claude Sardinou. I should check which family are living in this town. So I've been mostly seeing the yellow one and the purple one fighting together, but maybe I should just try to make friends with another family. We've got, let's see, the estate farm here, the Calabri, and over there we've got the Duday. Okay, just check who these guys are. Okay, so we've got 2 of these, Didier Duday and Josephine Duday. And we've got also, where are the Calabri? Sardinou, don't remember the color. Oh, okay, these guys. So we've got Aimé Calabri and Christian Calabri. So we've got 2 families we should maybe try to be good with, because these... and is there more? Okay, let's go back to Macron. Okay, here we've got Bourget. Not sure these are friendly. Alright, there is not so many family. Where are the green ones? Probably in another city. Maybe in Lyon. But they are still walking around here. You see there is a green cart which is going towards the market. Yeah, so I should maybe try to be well with the Dudet and the Calibri and these guys here, the Bourget, because these are never going to be in opposition with me because I'm not working on a trade which is rival to them. Yet, if I want to do that, I'm going to be obligated to go and bribe and maybe try social interaction as well to make them better with this. It's going to take a while. Okay, we've got enough to upgrade the building. Let's check how much soap we've got here. Oh, we've been selling all of these. Oh, we could even sell it in Macon. We're going to do that. I've got 26 soap. Let's just sell them all in Macon and we should be fine. Oh, wait a sec. I made a mistake. Here we go. Let's just go there. Come on, buddy. Sell and come back. What's happening? There's somebody which is dying. I don't know. Okay, let's just check. We should have enough now to upgrade. Yes, we do have enough to upgrade. Even more than what I need. So building level, upgrade to Shibin. Okay, so now we're going to get a bunch more options. And maybe next time I will try to upgrade that to something a bit more suitable. Except I should probably just keep the money to build an arcadery. Arcadist here, because it's really important if I want to advance in my medical tree here. Let's take a look. I could buy this thing already, but it's not really useful for now. If I don't have fruits, I will not be able to make these. So I might as well just... how much fire is there in this area? I should maybe at some point... I don't know if I can build a well, but maybe I should just build one close to my house just in case. Let's just check. It might be in mission in Misks. We cannot. There is no well we can build. We'll just need to grab our buckets and just run for it. I wonder if I'm going to get enough space to actually build the arcadist in a reasonable range. Because slots tend to be difficult to find at some point. And I might want to check also if I need to build other things, because I need to build fields and stuff. No, it seems not to be the case. We've got meadows, field and corral. But there is no orchard, so it should be fine. Alright. Let's take a look. Do we have everybody which is walking here? Everybody's walking. Everybody's walking here as well. We are still taking XP, obviously.
And now what?
Not at the same pace, but still. More stills. More stills. Maybe a bit of bargaining cannot hurt. Alright, 3000. We've got already a bit of soap which is available. I'm going to put these in the sell stocks here. And alright. There is not such a difference between Macon and Lyon for now. So it's not worth going there to sell it. School certificate, nice. So she has passed the exam, I think. But I think at some point I will need to send them back to school. There's probably more to do. Let's just check our stats. Oh, so we've got Vasa. Where's Ala now? She might be still coming back from school. She's going to arrive soon. Let's just take a look. I can actually Let's search for her. Okay, here she is. Just take a look. Oh, she's a rogue. Not cool. I'm looking for a patron. Can I see it already on my other little guy? Scholar. Oh, come on. It is not what I'm looking for.
Your healers cannot treat their patients.
Maybe a third kid? I think I see no other options. Or maybe I could just marry my child to the patron. It's going to be a bit complicated. Yeah, we're just going to expand the family even more.
Now what?
Come on, guys.
Let it be so.
With a bit of luck. It's not about getting a boy or a girl, it's about getting a patron. It's a bit strange. Let's see. Come on, hurry. Thank you. It's never ending. Okay, let's see. More soap. Yep. And this one is... I need to hurry if I want to finish that. I'm just going to speed up a bit. I think I'm going back to walk. And Edena is pregnant, so all is fine. It's a game which is taking in account the age of your character, so the older you get, the less chance you've got to get a child, so it's better to deal with it early if you want to have your family survive.
Has developed and therefore received new
And
right
Bella
under
is
its
now
charter.
bigger. Nice. If they were to build something to make fruits, would be nice. Oh, Bella has 2 more seats, so we've got a head torturer and a guild representative here. Alright. Let's see. Nobody's walking anymore because it's too late, so all is fine. This building is not finished. Let's just speed up everything because we've got Edena, which is pregnant, the building which is being upgraded, and nothing is going to happen until these 2 things are finished. Because I need to accumulate a bit more money if I want to go much further. Plus, nobody's walking right now, so not going to make much.
Your healers cannot treat their
Yep,
patients.
I know. It's not possible to treat my patient. Maybe if I was to... I'm going to upgrade this hospital one more time, I think. Sometimes there is strange noise which are happening and I'm not always sure it is normal. Okay, this building is almost done. We're just going to keep going fast. And it's going to be done now. Okay, done.
A building has been upgraded.
Nice. So now we've got the main house. And do we have an extra house? Not an extra room? Not yet. So we might want to get the parrot grog. We are going to take the previous bathtub as well to increase the charisma of my employees. We've got also the benchings, which are going to increase the attractiveness. Going to cost me a bit, but it is worth it. I could go with the protection as well because it's full, and more employees. Why not? Okay, for the remaining bits, I don't think it's going to be useful. So let's take a look. Smuggling alcohol. And it's going to cost me... Okay, it's alright. Successful. Good. Let's just take a look. Now I've got grog. And the grog I should just put into the stale stocks, because people are going to buy it from us. Let's take a look at more things. What is the list of champion? So the champion of dice is Thomas Allegre. And the drinking champion is Maurice Bourget. So it is a customer as well. It might be soon a friend. Do we have more things to do here? The improvements are good. We've got a few more things I could just smuggle around next time. We've got Captain Willibald. Who's that guy? Burglarian. Oh, okay, so this is some kind of bouncer. He's going to take care of these guys. And more charisma for my employees. Nice. More workspace. A cuddle corner to increase attractiveness. Andy. Okay, so... quite nice. And we could hire some more employee here. Vivian Gunn. I gotta go for it. She has quite a cool name. Where is she? over there. She needs to be healed. It's relatively nice for us because I've got a pretty decent hospital here. Okay, 16 of these soaps. Let's just put them here. I cannot hire more people yet. No, I need to keep going. I should just go with the storage amount because I need to be able to store everything I've got. Alright. If I can... oh, we are lacking lavender quite a bit. And we're going to run low on bandages at some point. So when I'm going to get a bit more money, I need to buy more cotton so I can make this bandage back. I need to harvest more lavender. I should just reduce the amount of people which are working on soap. It seems
Yes.
sensible. So let's just ask
I'll get right to it.
2 of these to work on lavender,
It will be done.
1 to work on soap,
So be it.
1 to work on bandages. I do not have the cotton yet. Maybe not. Let's just go with 2 for soap for now. Yet we don't have any lavender.
You now have a son.
Okay.
So be it.
Wait a sec, I'm not really ready. Let's see.
Then here
3
it
on
goes.
lavender and
Potatoes.
1 on soap.
What are
Okay.
potatoes?
Just
Are
take
they
a look,
edible? I'd like
but
to know as I'm very hungry.
I have no idea. Let's say let's go with this Farah. Why not? I will regret that later on, but anyway, let's see. So everybody should be kind of walking. I've got 3 which are working on lavender, 1 which is working on soap, and I might be switching somebody to bandages when I'll get enough cotton. And where are all the customers? There is nobody in there. Okay, so this building is ready with all the grog necessary. Everybody's working fine. Oh, no, not everybody.
Victory is ours.
And then I need to be... back. Come on, just get out of here. Oh, she might be in trouble. But she's quite a tough fighter, so they might be in more trouble than she is. Oh, you see that? Girls are out there. They're going to slaughter these guys. The Gaiden family. Hopefully. Oh, there is more. Are we going to prevail? I hope so. I hope we're not going to lose anybody. Oh, come on, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Come on, hurry. Get these guys. Okay, we're taking a bit of XP. There is only 1 left. Hopefully it will be possible for us to survive this. Okay, no more. I just send Edana to the medicus. And these guys. Okay, come on. Just I'm going to follow them for a bit. But they need to be resting. Track guard. Now let's just take a look.
Where's
Who's
the
damage?
rum?
Okay, nobody took any damage, it seems. Except for Edana. Edana should be soon. Come on, just
Good plan.
go to the infirmary and just get fixed. It's not going to cost us so much. Okay, here she
For the
is.
family.
I've got no
Let it be so.
customer anyway, so sitting is a waste of time. You just go to wild. The medicus, don't you? Am I fixing people? Yes, I am. And as if nothing happened.
You have become ill.
Who's ill?
Your healers cannot treat their patients.
What kind of influent outcome? And I cannot heal that. Okay, so she needs to go back home.
Child's play.
She needs to rest, and I need
Beati
to find a way to cure that. I believe there might be an area where I can actually do it. Oh, we do have 1 medicine bottle here. Okay, let's go. It's worth it.
Divide and
For the family.
Okay, let's just
Good
try to fix
plan.
that quickly, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so she needs to wait for me to come back with a bottle of influenza.
divide and conquer.
not have influenza, but medicine here. It's costing a bit, but I don't want to lose the character that quickly, so let's just go for it. Alright, we've got the only bottle, so hopefully we won't get ill. Okay. Oh, come on, we've got plenty of patients here. And these are not the right one. You know what, we're just going to switch. Oh, so many patients here. Alright, so we're going to switch inventories. I'm going to give the bottle to Edana. So I don't
Too far away.
So I don't use it for the other patient. I'm going to go back to fixing people. I'm going to ask her to wait.
Fame and honor.
Alright. We are fixing our enemy.
I'm feeling truly awful.
Yet,
Help me, please.
oh, Thomas Garden is contracting influenza, so he might not survive. It's quite interesting. And you see there is 2 bodyguards behind him, which are just going to go with him. And these 2 are not. It's okay. There is not so much patient around here.
Medicine to treat you.
Okay, cannot fix them, which is better for us because these guys are just bad news. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just do that in the next episode. I'm going to send Edana back to bed, so she's going to rest a bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to treat all these guys, and at the end of the day, I'm going to send back Edana here, and she has leprosy as well. No, it is not the right character. Okay, better. Okay, go back home. Go back home. So I can ask her to rest in bed and recover a bit of health. Okay, rest in bed. So she's going to rest a bit. She's going to recover a bit of health. I've got my 3 kids which are around. It's going to be a mess here. Anyway guys, I think we're going to conclude the video here. I hope you like it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun!